Top 8 most important pieces of advice for ISTPs. ISTPs are some of the most analytical and logical Myers-Briggs analytical types. They can also be quite cold and insensitive. While ISTPs may be coveted for their analytical skills, how can they make sure they form and maintain great relationships with the people around them? In this video, we discuss the 8 greatest pieces of advice for ISTPs. We show them what to do and what to say to get the best out of life. Before we dive in, please make sure to like and subscribe. Doing so will allow you to stay informed and engaged and will keep you up to speed with all things MBTI. 8. Be careful when chasing thrills. ISTPs really enjoy chasing thrills. They like to partake in such activities as kayaking, rock climbing, skydiving, and so on. While this is fine, the appetite for thrills should never be allowed to grow into a monster. Otherwise, the risks will become so great and the margin of safety will become so tiny. In such instances, ISTPs will be heading straight for danger. 7. Learn to be more open. Being open can make one feel very vulnerable, and feeling vulnerable can be sickening, especially when others have taken advantage of that vulnerability. But then, just because others have hurt ISTPs in the past doesn't mean they shouldn't open up ever again. They need to learn that not everyone has evil intentions, and it's okay to trust others and let them in. 6. Learn to exercise patience. ISTPs can be very impatient at times, especially when it comes to dealing with others, and especially when those others are letting their emotions hold them back. By being just a little more patient and accommodating, ISTPs can form meaningful bonds with others. Just because someone can't figure out how to solve a math problem as quickly as you doesn't mean you should leave them behind. Instead, show them the way. 5. Put in the effort to maintain relationships. Maintaining great relationships is like nurturing plants. Plants need good soil and water to keep growing. If you don't water them, they will eventually die. With relationships, rather than water, what is needed is care, attention, and time. If ISTPs don't give these things out to others, all their relationships will fail, and they will live really lonely lives. 4. Learn to commit. Sometimes ISTPs have commitment issues. Why stick to one thing when there's so much out there to experience and explore? While as much as the idea of commitment may repulse ISTPs, they need to learn that it's not as scary as it seems. There can be freedom in commitment. It's ultimately a rewarding virtue. 3. Seek other forms of mental stimulation. We've already mentioned that ISTPs are daredevils and thrill seekers. They get bored really easily. And so, this thrill-seeking attitude may drive them into danger. The thing is, rather than letting their penchant for risk-taking ruin them, it's much better to seek other, less dangerous forms of stimulation. Puzzles and games are a great place to start. Sometimes they can be just as stimulating as mountain climbing and skydiving. 2. Choose a career as a mechanic or engineer. Because ISTPs have a great ability to rationalize and use logic, they excel in professions where those skills are essential. For this reason, it is awesome if they can pick careers in the fields of engineering. Engineering can be quite technical, but it isn't rote work. It requires engineers to solve problems on the fly, and this can be a great source of stimulation for ISTPs. Sometimes, figuring out the logistics of a bridge construction project is all you need for a happy life. 1. Don't hide your emotions too much. ISTPs have a penchant for hiding their emotions. It is for this reason that others think of them as cold and sensitive. They are very much in touch with their emotions, but they don't let their emotions rule them. Sometimes, though, it might be worth it to have the occasional romantic outburst. This way, other ISTPs will come across as way more relatable and likable. Sometimes, both positive and negative emotions must be deliberately expressed. Coming to the end of this video, we hope you've learned much about the top 8 most important pieces of advice for ISTPs. Knowing your MBTI type is one thing, but what's the point if you don't apply that knowledge? Well, with the knowledge contained in this video, ISTPs can take huge steps towards improving their professional and romantic lives. In any case, to learn more, please check out our other videos on the signs and characteristics of ISTPs, as well as the top 10 ISTP cognitive functions. These will give you a more holistic understanding of the concept and ensure that you're well equipped to deal with your unique personality. Well, that's all for today. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share if you enjoy the video. This way, you never miss out on any of our awesome content, and you stay informed and engaged. Until next time, have a great day. Catch you later.